It's been over a month now since the new iPhone models were officially released, and the buzz surrounding these phones has gone down. But after using the iPhone XS Max for over a month, is it worth the $1,100 price tag it comes with? Let's take a look at the iPhone XS Max and see if it's worth it. The iPhone XS Max is technically the new kid on the block. It's pretty much replacing the Plus models that Apple started with the iPhone 6 back in 2014. But for some reason, Apple had to rename it. It has a huge 6.5-inch display that looks beautiful. It's not the best looking display on a phone, but Apple did do a great job with their OLED display this year. Colors on the screen pop, and visibility outdoors is great. Just like all the other 10 models, it has an edge-to-edge display, so even though it has a much larger screen, it doesn't feel as large. In fact, it's almost identical to last year's iPhone 8 Plus in body size. Here they are side by side. I really like what Apple did with the size of the iPhone XS Max. They literally said, we're going to get an iPhone 8 Plus and add a edge-to-edge display on it. Oh, and we're also going to add a notch to it as well. Love or hate the notch, you're kind of stuck with it if you want to stay in the Apple ecosystem. All of Apple's phones now have the same design philosophy as last year's iPhone X, which also means no more Touch ID. The iPhone XS Max uses Face ID, which came out last year on the 10. And I can honestly say, I'm pretty impressed with it. It works most of the time, and it's surprisingly fast. I love being able to pick up my XS Max, and it recognizes who I am and allows me to view my notifications without even having to swipe up to unlock the phone. Which also means that if others pick up my phone to view my notifications, it recognizes that it's not me and it hides the content as well. The battery life on the phone is surprisingly good, considering it only comes with a 3,174 milliamp hour battery. But because Apple does such a great job on their software when it comes to battery consumption, you're able to get much more than you would with any Android phone. iOS 12 is, well, it's pretty much like iOS 11. They did add a few new features, but it's pretty much just a polished iOS 11. The camera on this phone, it's one of my favorites. The dual sensor setup on the back makes for some amazing portrait shots, and I love the great color accuracy the phone has. Low light performance is also pretty good. It's definitely a camera you can rely on for almost any situation, and you know when you use it, you'll be happy with the results. Now that we got the good stuff out of the way, let's talk about the bad. Let's start with the price tag. The iPhone XS Max starts at $1,100 for a 64GB version, which is what I currently have. The price is just crazy. You can literally buy two OnePlus 6s and still have money left over. And I know what you might be thinking. Well, Apple products just cost more. It's the Apple tax. If you want Apple, it's going to cost you. But even the new iPad Pro 11-inch in 256GB version with LTE costs the same as the iPhone XS Max. It just doesn't make sense to me. But fine. At least you know if you're going to pay that amount for this phone, it's going to come with the best accessories in the box, right? Nope. You get the same 5-watt block charger that Apple has been giving you for the past 10 years, which takes almost 10 years to charge the phone. Well, at least it feels like 10 years when you're charging it. You have the option of wirelessly charging the phone, but that even takes longer. But Apple, being such a consumer-friendly company, does allow you to purchase the 30-watt fast charger from them for $49, plus $19 for a USB-C to Lightning cable you will also need to charge the phone. Thanks, Apple. You would think Apple charging the prices they do for the phones would include something as cheap as a fast charger for their customers. But wait, there's more. Remember that little dongle that Apple included with their iPhones, which allowed you to connect your wired headphones to the Lightning port on the iPhone? Well, Apple decided to not include that dongle anymore either. But no worries, for just another $9, you can purchase it from Apple as well. Thanks, Apple! The phone definitely has a lot going for it. It has the best camera an iPhone has ever had. It has the best screen an iPhone has ever had. And the new A12 Bionic chip that Apple just released with this phone is blazing fast. It performs great. If you can afford to be part of the Apple ecosystem, which isn't cheap by the way, the phone is definitely worth it. If not, there are definitely some better options available that won't break the bank. What do you think of the iPhone XS Max? Let me know with a comment down below, and please subscribe if you liked the video.